Hi guys, it's markabusi here and we're back with another song reaction, and today we are doing the song Into the Void by Black Sabbath. I have listened to one Black Sabbath song so far and I thought it was weird and cool and kinda interesting and I think I enjoyed it. But I decided I wanted to check out more and see if I like Black Sabbath or not. So normally on this channel I would listen to a song and then we go and we whack it into the emo scale and decide how emo is this band with this song or whatever, and it's usually just a wee bit of fun. I put that last video up and said it was the first metal song because as far as I was led to believe, it was the first metal song, and every comment is just arguing about how it's not the first metal song. I'm not putting this in the emo scale because if I put this into the emo scale, I know for a fact every comment is just going to be going, "You're a dickhead, this isn't emo, it's metal." Here's what I'm kind of finding interesting here. So the guitar that's on the left channel is the lower of the three guitars that's playing. There's a guitar on the left and there's a guitar on the right that's playing a harmony of what the guitar on the left's playing. The bass is actually quite high up the fretboard, it sounds like, because there's not a lot of low end happening. That's interesting because it means that at some point later down the line in the song, it gives him the option to go down the fretboard and give you a bit more kind of beef to your song if he wants to employ that. That's an interesting bit of bass playing because most bands would have been straight away just doing the same thing as the guitar at the same points on the fretboard as the guitar, which then doesn't leave you a lot of room for dynamic switching. There. It's very much not what I'm expecting from a metal song. Dare I say it, I'm really fucking liking it. It's a lot more bluesy than I expected it to be. It's nowhere near as heavy as I expected it to be, which is good. Ozzy's singing is... So with a lot of these kind of like 60s, 70s rock bands, the singing was quite high pitched. If like fucking Zeppelin and AC/DC and stuff, like their singing was really, I find it can be quite screechy. And his voice is high, but it doesn't have any of the screech behind it. So it just sounds nice. The only issue I've got with this song at the moment is they've chucked a delay onto his vocals, which then means that when he's singing a lot of words in one run, the words kind of run into each other a wee bit too much for me to actually make out the lyrics. His voice sounds fucking good, and it sits on top of the music fantastically. This genuinely much better than I was expecting it to be.
Rocket engines burning fuel so fast, hopping through the black sky so fast, burning metal through the atmosphere. Earth remains in worry, hate and fear, with the hateful battles raging on. Rockets flying to the glowing sun, through the empires of eternal void, freedom from the final suicide.
Nice. Okay.
Freedom fighters sent out to the sun, escape from brainwashment and pollution, leave the earth to war.
Is that double bass? I don't think that's double bass. I think he's just gone mental on the fucking floor tom. The way that's mixed sounds really cool. Also the way that they come in.
The final suicide. Freedom fighters sent out to the sun, escape from brainwashment and pollution, leave the earth to all its sin and hate, find another world where freedom waits.
Nah, that was such a fucking mind-boggling switch. It just stopped on a dime and it went to a completely different fucking like tempo.
Past the stars in fields of air.
I know I'm pausing during the solo and I don't even care. I understand that this is metal, and I understand that the progenitor of modern metal, okay? But it doesn't feel like metal to me. It feels more like stoner rock. It's giving me Caius vibes or like Blind Melon type of thing. I'm also seeing how like Rage Against the Machine, probably heavily influenced by this band. A lot of the guitar work that's happening here is very reminiscent of Rage Against the Machine's guitar work. Obviously, Tom Morello's got that thing that he does where it makes it very uniquely Tom Morello. The actual riffs and stuff feel like they could be on a Rage Against the Machine song. It's better than I was expecting. And when I was comparing it to the rock bands like Zeppelin and stuff, I get that they've got a slightly different sound. At that point, I was just talking about the singers of those kinds of bands. I don't really have anything else to stack it up against. I'd kind of lump all of that type of music into one mass genre in my head. I'd avoided it because I'd heard some of the singing in those kind of songs and didn't like it because it felt quite screechy to me, and this hasn't fallen into that trap, and that makes me appreciate it all the more. It's weirdly a much easier listen than like AC/DC, which is a band that I should like and I just don't. I paused that last bit and I really didn't need to because turns out I was not that far from the end of the song. That was pretty fucking good, yeah. I don't really have that much more to add to that, to be honest, because I kind of had said quite a lot during the song and I feel like my opinion didn't change by the end of it. Yeah, that was a really good wee song. Like all the musicianship was on point. It was just kind of smooth. Weirdly, for any Black Sabbath fans who are here at the moment watching, we are kind of very slightly falling down a slight Sabbath rabbit hole, which we are going to culminate with doing the reaction to a Black Sabbath album, the name of which I can't remember. Probably their most famous one, whichever one that is. I don't know, right? I don't know. You'd think I was in control of this, but I'm not. So that's a thing. So just expect more coming. And if you're interested in seeing me working my way up to doing the album Paranoid, which is the album that we're going to be doing, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, blah 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 blah, because we're doing this shit. And I'll be honest, guys, we're doing this regardless of where you watch it or no, right? We're doing it because I want to do it. So that's that. I've been markabusi. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.